You're probably surprised I took your call. Hi.
I am a little surprised.
I
How
know.
are you today?
I know. I read my listeners.
I agree with you that we need to be expediting visas for people from Afghanistan.
Uh-oh.
This program.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised to hear you making an issue of it. Maybe you didn't know what was happening during the Trump administration, but I just want to read you real briefly. This is from May 1st, 2019, so just a couple years ago. In Iraq, there is a backlog of more than 100 people now in the P2 Direct Access Program. Last year, 200 were cleared, down from nearly 10,000 in 2016. And the number of Afghans getting visas, down 60%. More than 4,000 were cleared in fiscal 2017, compared with only 1,650 in 2018. Was this an issue? Trump was cutting the number of people getting these visas?
So let me ask you a question. I will answer you, and this is human to human. So would you say you've heard me more than 50 times?
I'm sorry, what?
Would you say you've heard my show more than 50 times? 50.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think the answer is? Do you think I was quiet about our abandoning Iraqi translators because it was Trump? What do you think the answer is?
I don't know. That's why I've called, is to ask.
Right. Okay. If you had to bet, would you just flip a coin? I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm curious to know your thinking.
Well, not to give you a hard time, and I really mean that. But
I know that. So I'm just asking. I'm asking your perception of me. I'm being totally open with you. Do you think that because Trump did it, I don't give a damn about Iraqi translators who helped Americans? Is that your perception of me?
I did not say that.
I know you didn't.
No,
you asked a question, so I'm answering. What do you think the answer to your question is? I'm not playing games.
Okay, I'm wondering if maybe you just didn't.
I knew it, and I talked about it, and I was ticked off. Ticked off. It had nothing. It has nothing to do with who's president. Nothing. I was disgusted about the Iraqi translators, and I read editorials about it then, and I'm disgusted about the Afghans. That's it. And in both cases, the State Department, if they gave a damn about human life, rather than BLM and gay pride, they could save these lives in a nanosecond. This is a bureaucracy thing. It's also a presidential thing, because the president could make a big deal. We don't abandon our allies. And it was depressing when it happened in Iraq under Trump, and it's depressing today in Afghanistan under Biden. That's it. It just is. I mean, even on purely selfish grounds, don't we want to send the message, if you help America, we don't abandon you? Forget morality and decency. Taliban are religious Nazis. That's it. That's all they are. They're religious Nazis. Muslim Nazis. Nazi Muslims, depending on which you want the noun to be. All righty, everybody. So today in California, supposedly the mandate for wearing masks has ended. It's gargantuan idiocy.